Welcome to another Rowdy Thursday. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that can mean one thing and one thing only. It is a brand new episode of A Worthy Addiction.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this show, like no other, hosted by none other than me and my rowdy brother. So I will not waste any freaking time introducing him, ladies and gentlemen. He is the world record holder of all Pokemon porn. Ladies and gentlemen, my man, Unworthy and Dynamite Collector.
I appreciate you continuing this Pokemon porn joke that everybody thinks is so fucking funny. I thought you were better than that. I guess I should have known. I guess I should have known you weren't.
But I sometimes I go back and I rewatch that part, and man, it's just, it's just,
okay.
It's beautiful.
Okay. And this guy over here, he will jingle your balls and paint your walls, Mr. Toy Addict 17.
Hey, howdy. And if you're watching this live or watching this on the replay, as always, we thank you. For those who are new here, we are A Worthy Addiction. We are live every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And folks, we are not only embarking on the holiday spirit and, just bringing holiday spirit to you guys, but we are on the road to 100 episodes. You believe that? We are on the road.
Yeah, how close are we?
Oh, man, I believe after this episode, and don't quote me because I may be wrong. I think we're about...
I never quote you. It gets me in trouble when I quote you.
I think we're about 17 episodes. Like we've got 17. I think we got a few more. But we're getting there. We're going to get to 100 episodes, man. We're on the road to 100.
Yeah.
We got to go big.
We're going to say, what we're going to do when I was thinking about that the last time you brought it up. I think it's going to be a good time to switch the way we number our episodes. You know how it's like episode, season whatever, episode this, whatever. Yeah. I think once we hit 100, we're just going to say fuck it, and we're just going to start. It's just going to say episode 100.
Episode 100.
101. And then when we get to 200, we'll go back to the season thing. Just keep people on their toes.
I've been having to sneeze. I'm sorry. I agree. I think that's a great idea. I've been wanting to sneeze since like backstage, and that fucking sneeze does not want to come out. Like it attempts to come out, but it doesn't want to come out. Have you ever had that? Like I feel it. It's allergies. I'm not sick. It's like allergies.
You need to put yourself in the jejunum, I think is what they say on what's that? What's that movie? Semi-Pro with Will Ferrell. You punch yourself in the jejunum. I think it makes you sneeze.
Right. Okay. The jejunum. All right. So Unworthy, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday.
Yes.
We were talking, dude, I'm drinking water tonight, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sick. I'm just choosing to drink
I am not drinking water.
I know. And
that long, stressful week. I am not drinking water.
Perfect opportunity to ask. Like you've been talking about this certain drink that you have been drinking, and I want to know a little bit about it.
It's called a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And what it is it's Screwball peanut butter whiskey and cranberry juice, and it tastes just like a goddamn peanut butter and jelly sandwich in liquid form, and it'll get you fucked up if you drink enough of them.
Nice.
You can't go wrong. Do you like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
You'll love this. Do you like being drunk?
I occasionally do. Yes.
You'll love this. Yes.
That's where did this drink come from? Where did this start?
So I've known about peanut butter whiskey for a while, but I've never tried it because I was like, I can't imagine drinking peanut butter whiskey. It sounds terrible because I usually just drink my whiskey straight or with some Coca-Cola. If I'm feeling a little risky, I'll put a little Coca-Cola in there. But I like to drink my whiskey straight most of the time. So when we were at my sister's wedding, we stopped at a bar on the way back. My wife and I did. And they had a drink called After School Snack, and it was this drink. It was peanut butter whiskey and cranberry juice. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to give it a shot. Why not? We're out on the town. We're away from the kids. Let's try it. And I tried it. I loved it. And now it's like one of my go-to favorite tasty beverages. That's awesome. It keeps my urine nice and clean too, all that cranberry juice. So it's like a triple threat kind of drink.
It sounds pretty good. Like I'm very big on like I'm open to like drinking like new I'm not big in wine. Like I'm not big on wine, but like occasionally, like if we have a special occasion, like I'll have me like 1 or 2 glasses of wine. And I mean,
Mhm.
hey, I'm not big on it.
Do you
I like,
swirl it?
yeah, I smell it like I do the
Smell
whole
it?
thing,
Yeah.
and then stick your
You watch
finger.
the legs or whatever as they come down the glass.
Right. I'm not that fancy. I just like drink it. Like, and then
Hmm.
it's like it's sweet, so it's easy to just drink in one shot. Not like everything else where you kind of have to like. I mean, don't
Do
get me
you
wrong. You
ever
can't sleep
watch?
on wine.
Do you ever watch Bob's Burgers?
I have a couple episodes.
There's this one episode where they're on a wine train, like it's like
Mhm.
a wine tasting thing, but they're on a train,
Yeah.
and this really snobby guy starts acting like how he knows all the fucking wines, and Linda gets the bright idea to have Bob do like a wine connoisseur
Yeah.
thing against this guy, and
Yeah.
Bob doesn't know shit about wines. So then at the end, the very last one, in order to stump the guy, when Linda put the spit, you know how
Yeah.
like when you do wine tasting, you're not supposed to swallow it or else you get fucked up, I guess. So
Okay.
like you taste it and then you spit it into a bucket, right?
Oh,
I guess according to
that,
wine testers and
this
Bob's
is new to me.
Burgers. So like Bob couldn't trick the guy, so Linda poured the spit wine into the cup to trick him, and Bob knew what it was right away because he had drank it before on accident.
Oh, it's interesting how people like there are people out there that actually do all that shit, right? Like they spit it in a
Yeah.
bucket, and it's like what the fuck? Like I would totally fail that miserably. It's like you ever heard of fufu?
Maybe.
It's an African dish, and it's like a big. I can't describe it. It's like this big. It looks like dough, right? And they serve it with like a side of like I call it like stew, and forgive me for like calling it something that it's not. For those who know what it is, I mean that's what it looks like to me. It looks like this big ball of dough, and then it's like some meat on the side, like stew, and then you like eat with your fingers. You don't eat with like a fork or anything, and then you're supposed to like pour it, like dip it into the sauce or whatever the stew it is, and then you're not supposed to swallow it. You're not supposed to chew on it. You're supposed to swallow it. That's the proper way of eating it. If you're good at swallowing that's up your alley if you're good at that. But like
Sounds like
me,
a Cobra Dad dish.
Oh, man. But yeah, fufu. That's what it's called. It's called fufu. Look it up. It's called fufu.
We'll have to ask Cobra Dad if he's ever had fufu.
Well, why not waste any time? The chat's here, and we're gonna say hi to it. We're gonna start with Mr. Cobra Dad. What's up? What's
Hey,
going on?
Cobra Dad, you ever tried fufu? Let us know. Do you eat it with your hands? You just swallow it? You seem like you know a little bit about swallowing.
Hey, they had him and Toyota Unlimited had another awesome episode yesterday. The Weekly Habit Unlimited.
I don't know if you watched any of the Latin Legions show this last Sunday, but Cobra Dad was on there too, and he was fucking full effect Cobra Dad all night. It was hilarious.
Good. There you go. He always makes a time, like he always, brings out the best in people. You know what I'm saying? Don't take that.
He did a giveaway. He did a giveaway, and I won the giveaway for Cobra's giveaway thing. I think it was a Spawn comment. So he's like, spin that shit again. I ain't giving Dunworthy.
Well, listen, shout out. This is a perfect opportunity. Shout out to the fellas of the Weekly Habit Unlimited. This was part of their giveaway. I won this foiled Incredible Hulk, and this is like the first appearance of Wolverine. I believe this is a reprint. So again, the Incredible Hulk 181. So this is pretty dope. I won this from them. First giveaway. I believe this was their first giveaway on their show. So it's nice that I got that comic book. I appreciate that, guys. So thank you, guys. Hey, go check out the Weekly Habit, man. They're awesome guys. Comic book content, funny bids, great guys, and Dumpski of the day. They definitely do the Dumpski of the day. And then next we have your favorite person in the whole wide world, Mr. KJ Smith.
KJ Smith. We've been getting along all right so far.
That's what's up, KJ. I'm glad you and Unworthy are getting along. It's about time, you know what I'm saying? We gotta it's getting close to the
young. I'm sure he'll fucking piss me off at some point, but for now we're getting along just fine.
We got Diggs Figs on what we jacked into. What's going on, Diggs? What's going on? Trippin' Toys in the house. What's going on, Trippin' Toys?
What's up?
He says, I'll be back in 30 minutes at my son's.
Oh, okay. He's not here anymore. That's why we're getting along. Okay.
Oh, okay. He says, I don't start jacking anything without me. Okay, we promise. Says enjoy. We got Greek Geek in the house. Good to see you, beautiful Jeff. Hey, you as well, my friend. You as well. We got Dead Man 1 in the house. What's going on, Dead Man? He says, I am
What's
not
up,
drinking
Dead Man?
either. You know, lucky
Go
you
check
guys.
out the Skeleton's Tomb last night with Dead Man and him. Dead Man, he pissed me off too last night. I was like, sometimes I listen to Dead Man talk and I just want to slam my face into a wall. Love you, Dead Man. You know it.
We got Toyota Unlimited. What's going on, dude? Welcome.
What's up? What's up?
He says Fufu ain't that great. It's actually okay. You're right. It's not that great, but it's not bad.
I'm picturing eating stew with your fingers.
It's and I feel bad because I probably am like describing it in the wrong way, but that's what it looks like to me. It looks like stew. It's like a stew, and it's like a dough, and then you dip it, and then you like you don't.
I've ate finger licking good shit before, but not stew. I don't usually lick my fingers with stew.
He says from the weekly habit unlimited here is your welcome. Right, thank you guys. Yeah.
I have this fucking eyebrow hair that's hanging down in front of my eyes, and I can't fucking get it.
We got driving
me insane.
Hey, Unworthy, we got some saddies in the house. We got Mr. Toy Father himself. Hey, what up, Toy Father? Go check out the TPC Top 10, guys. Go check them out.
Yes. Yeah.
We got Mr. No Chewing in the house. What's going on,
What's up, Chewy?
What's up, Chewy? What's up, yo? Everybody that's in here hanging out with us. Hey, we appreciate you guys tuning in every Thursday. Again, we are live every Thursday, 9 p.m. Where's Rhea? Yeah, where's Rhea?
She didn't want to. She felt bad about your impending exile from the island, Toy Father. So she didn't want to come on the show just yet.
Oh man, he says anything to get Toy Addict to be the next. Yes, absolutely.
You're gonna have to go through me.
I am on the road. I am on the road to being the next Dom Dom. So he says, I believe it was Dora. We were waiting for the slam.
Yes, that's what it was. Because he was running his mouth about McFarlane's. And like I was kind of running my mouth too. I was kind of trashing Uncle Toddy's stuff last night too. When Skelly and him were talking about it. Then Dead Man said that all toddies were bad. And I was like, sometimes I just want to slam my face into a door when Dead Man's talking.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be getting into a little bit of Toddy Mac tonight because there's a few things. I mean, I've been up to date with a lot of like the new releases and drops and stuff. I haven't purchased. Oh, well, I actually did make a couple of purchases and I wanted to showcase them off. And this was a perfect segue into my question in the night. So I finally bought the Nosferatu casket popcorn bucket, which is pretty fucking dope. It's all aluminum. And like it has all this detail, but it's all like printed on it. And it has like Nosferatu in the bottom. It's pretty dope. But I love the inside. The inside has like the rats.
Have you seen this movie? No, it's not even out yet.
No, this movie's not out yet. Yeah, no movie's not out yet, but it's getting
So how do you buy a popcorn bucket without seeing the movie? Like you buy it beforehand and take it with you?
Yeah, you could walk into the theater and just buy it. Nowadays, it's like, remember how popcorn buckets weren't like anything like special? You just buy them and that was it.
Honestly, until you got obsessed with them, I never thought popcorn buckets were all that special.
No, now they're like they've been doing such a good job with like making them like very unique and like a collectibles item. I mean, they were kind of a collectibles item when they were just a bucket. And they would do like the Marvel and the DC and the other movies, but now they're actually making them into like they're like collectibles now. They're really, really nice. So now I'm like all in on them. So I definitely purchased that one. And some theaters, they release them the day, like maybe a week before the movie drops. I know the Regal is going to release them, but the Cinemark had them and they were giving them out. So pretty nice bucket. Again, all aluminum. You can kind of feel the texture and the thing. And it has like I can't wait for the movie.
Say aluminum again.
Aluminum.
Sometimes you say it funny and it makes me chuckle.
He says you hesitated on Worthy. Didn't went for it. Didn't even think about it. I was off.
Listen, I only hesitated because I felt really bad, Chris. There was really no hesitation. I just didn't want to seem too eager to get rid of you in favor of Rhea. Is all.
So that thing is all. Yeah, absolutely. It's fucking awesome. I love that I love that theaters are like kind of catering a little bit to like collectors in a way, because now you see more people walk in. You see more assholes like me walk in, and they're like, "Are you here to buy tickets?" So I was like, "No, I'm here to buy a popcorn bucket," and then to walk out. Highly posable in the house. What's going on, guys?
What's up? What's up?
What's up, highly posable? But they're fucking awesome. But that's a perfect segue because Nosferatu is supposed to be dropping on Christmas Day. So my discussion question to the chat and to everybody watching the replay, more important to you, Mr. Unworthy Collector, is what is the best Christmas movie? What movie would you, and you know what, not Christmas movie, because I mean, what you should have one favorite, but like I know there's a bunch of them that are really good, but what would you say is like your number one? Matter of fact, let's do top 5 best Christmas movies. Starting with your 5th one, number 5.
Christmas movie or movies I like to watch on Christmas. Let's stay with Christmas movies. Okay,
let's do it.
Okay. Number 5 first.
Start at
5. Probably Nightmare Before Christmas. I mean, it's kind of a Halloween movie, but I would say Nightmare Before Christmas.
It's a great choice. That's a really good choice. For me, I'm going to say that's your number 5. That's your 5.
That's number 5. Yeah.
So number 1 is that's your I don't want to say least favorite, but out of top 5, that's number 5 for you. Okay,
yeah. I'm with you. I know we're 5 to 1. Save the best one for last.
All right. So I think for number 5 for me, I am going to go with I'm gonna go with Elf. No, I'm lying. I'm gonna go with the Santa Claus. I'm gonna go with the Santa Claus. I think the Santa Claus is the first movie, the Tim Allen movie. I think it's a great movie. Watched it. I used to watch it a lot, growing up, but even with the kids. Like I love the Santa Claus. I love the idea of like your dad being Santa Claus and like him, like, I love just how they put the story together and like him trying to convince everybody. That first movie was like the shit. After that, it was like, all right, we didn't need a fucking sequel. Like this was fine. But I would definitely put it at my number 5. It would definitely be the Santa Claus.
Well, how about Tim Allen's wife though? Like they were divorced and then he becomes Santa. Like how mad was she? Like, oh man, I could have been Mrs. Claus.
Yeah, and of course.
And then he upgraded, got a hot little young thing. Yeah,
and then she became Mrs. Santa Claus, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what would be your number 4?
For number 4 for me, and this is probably not a popular choice, but I love it. We watch it every year, and that's Fred Claus with Paul Giamatti and Vince Vaughn. It's not really all that funny. Like every year I watch it and I'm like, this isn't as funny as I remember it being, but like I still like the dynamic, like Santa's bastard brother that almost ruins Christmas. Like I like that. I think it's funny.
No, that is pretty cool. I love one of my favorite scenes is with what's the actor's name? He played Lex Luthor in the Superman Returns movie.
Kevin Spacey. He's in the movie, and like I love how they like did the whole like he wanted a Superman cape, and like the whole time I'm thinking like this motherfucker was Lex Luthor the entire time, but secretly he wanted a Superman cape. But yeah, I agree. That's a really good movie. A conniving son of a bitch in that.
It was definitely terrible, and the cast is pretty good. Ludacris is in it.
Yeah, Ludacris is a fucking DJ Elf. Like,
pretty dope. All right, good choice. For me, for my number 4, I am going to go with I'm gonna go with Edward Scissorhands. It's a Christmas-based movie. I'm gonna go with Edward Scissorhands. I think Tim Burton movies are always great. I say Edward Scissorhands because it's one of those movies that I could watch during Christmas. It is a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
it's a gothy Christmas movie, but it's really, really good. So definitely Edward Scissorhands. It's like one of those all-time classic movies you could always watch. And fucking Johnny Depp is like phenomenal actor, and his portrayal of Edward was great. So that movie alone, like everything about that movie I love. So Edward Scissorhands I would definitely put as my number 4.
I put that movie on recently with my boys, and the scene where he's cutting the women's hair and they're like getting really into it, I was like, oh man, I don't remember it being like this. I don't remember them getting so excited about a haircut.
Right. Oh man. All right, top 3. These are the 3 right here. What are your top 3? What is number 3 for you?
Man, I'm gonna have to say it's a tie. Number 3 is a tie because I realize I probably shouldn't have put Nightmare Before Christmas as number 5, but I did, so I'm going to make up for it. Number 3 for me is going to be a tie between National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation and Batman Returns.
Nice. Great movies. Great movies. I agree. Really, really great movies. All right. Okay. My number 3 is going to be Trading Places with Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy. Great Christmas.
Yeah.
It's a Christmas movie. It's a great Christmas movie. I was watching this movie as a young child when I wasn't supposed to. And Jamie Lee Curtis being Jamie Lee Curtis in this movie. So, and she was hot. She's still hot to me. I don't know. I don't care what nobody says. I think she's still hot. So yeah. Trading Places was really good. So Trading Places would be my number 3.
And Jamie Lee is regular because of all the yogurt. So
yes, you're right. Oh, excuse me.
So my number 2.
Okay.
And this was my number 1 Christmas movie for the longest time, but it is now slipped to number 2, and that is Die Hard.
Die Hard, nice.
My father-in-law and I used to watch Die Hard. We still do. We watch it every year together. Like he comes over for Christmas. We put it on. We had like shrimps and fucking clams casinos and cheese platters and like a whole bunch of snack food and watch Die Hard. It's like a tradition.
Yeah.
Easily now my second favorite Christmas movie.
Nice. For my number 2, Home Alone. The first Home Alone is my number 2 movie it's my number 2 movie. I love Home Alone. I grew up with Home Alone 2. Great movies, great fun movies. The thought of like being left home alone and some burglars trying to break into your home and you're just got some booby traps.
You're just a little badass home alone kid fucking taking them out.
So fucking good. So Home Alone is definitely my number 2. Now, before we get into our number 1s, I'm going to check the chat, see what this says. So Diggs Figs agrees with me. He said Home Alone and Elf. He loves those movies. And then Tripping with Toy says Die Hard, Christmas Story, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Miracle on 34th Street, and Screwed. Nice. Great. Good choices. Green says Christmas Vacation, Jingle All the Way, and Die Hard are my top. Okay. Damon says Black Christmas is great movie starring Margot Kidder. Okay. And then we got Real Collects in the house saying no crime.
What's up, bro?
Saturday when he listens to the title. Yeah,
that's right. They're gonna finally let him come out with that Winged Eagle title, and fucking Kevin Owens gonna beat him for it.
I don't think he'll beat him for it. I think The Rock. That's The Rock's title. He's gonna take that title from him. But all right. So great choices, guys. So now this is it right here. This is your number 1. The number 1 Christmas movie, hands down, the best movie for you. So which movie?
My all-time favorite Christmas movie since last year.
Yeah.
Because we reviewed it last year for Toy Talk, Movie Talk, and that's Violent Night with David Harbour, with Santa Claus being a fucking badass, killing dudes with ice skates and fucking and candy canes. Like, come on, this is an incredible movie. If you don't think that that's a top 5 worthy Christmas movie, you're wrong. I disagree with you wholeheartedly. That is a fucking amazing movie. And that has taken the number 1 spot. Last year, my father-in-law and I watched that as well as Die Hard. And he was like, we got to watch this every year too. I go, oh yeah, we're watching this every year.
It's a great movie. There's talks. I'm not sure if they've confirmed it, but there's talks of them making a sequel to that movie. Like so I hope so, because the movie is fun. Like for it to be that, like again, I'm big on like people taking like movies and kind of making them fun, like to do stuff like that. Like like how badass, you're right. Yeah. Like the Santa Claus, right? Is a parent, is your dad, he became Santa Claus.
I love how he gets all fucked up on the expensive whiskey and milk, and then like the burglars and shit are breaking into the house, and he's like, oh fuck, I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time. And he's just trying to get the hell out of there. They shoot up the house and the fucking reindeer take off and strand him like poor fucking drunk Santa Claus stranded in this house with killers. It's incredible.
It's an incredible movie. Yeah, definitely. Here on Worthy, I'm going to let you. Ed Nice is in the house, but I'm going to let you say this one.
What's up? ¿Qué está pasando, mi gente?
You're getting good, man.
Yeah, practice.
Ralph, that's my favorite Christmas movie, A Christmas Story. And Ralph, thank you, because that is my number 1 movie. Yeah. I love the Christmas Story.
I didn't see that coming for you.
Christmas Story is definitely one of those all-time favorite movies, man. They play it over. I don't know if they still do, but they play it over and over. They used to play it
I
over
kind
and
of
over.
expected you to like fucking pull out some bullshit and try to tell me how a Michael Myers movie was a Christmas movie.
There is
That's
no
kind of what I was waiting.
No, definitely Christmas Story. There again, that movie is just like it just hits it just kind of hits those times where you kind of remember growing up at home with your parents and going to school during Christmas time. And, the whole thought of like, you remember growing up, you wanted something. And, did you grow
Vaguely. I vaguely remember growing up, man. I feel so fucking old these days. I don't even remember what it's like to be young.
did you believe in Santa Claus growing up? Were you a Santa kid?
Well, we didn't really, yes and no. We didn't
Okay.
really celebrate it like that. And then I remember clear as day, and I've told this story a few times, I think. I went to my cousin's house. We had a sleepover, and it was like a couple weeks before Christmas. At least the Christmas tree was up. I remember that. And my aunt, my cousin's mom, my uncle's ex-wife. Now, if that tells you
Okay.
anything, she was tucking us in, and I must have only been maybe 7 or 8 years old, and she was
Yeah.
tucking us in, and we were camping out in the living room next to the Christmas tree, and my aunt was tucking us in, and she got real close, and she was like, "Don't say anything because Wayne still believes in Santa." And I was like, I remember my eyes going like wide, like, "The fuck are you talking about, bitch? So do I." Like,
Oh man, yeah. I grew up with the whole Santa thing, Santa bid. My mom and dad used to like go the extra mile for us. So my dad would wear his work boots, and he would go outside and step in like mud. There was snow and like slush. So he would step in like wet dirt, and then he would leave footprints on the ground. And him and my mom, like, they explained this to me later, when I got older, that he would do that, and then he would like tilt like something to make things smooth because it was like Santa, and then like him and my mom would eat the cookies and shit like that, and that's when they would put all the presents together. But I think the way they broke it to me, I want to say I woke up in the middle of the night and I
you
caught my
asked for something real wide and wild, and they're like, "We can't
no,
afford
no,
that."
no, 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 no. They no, like I think the way I found out was my dad was coming out of the car with some bags, like with the bags of toys. And I remember seeing like this action. I can't remember what it was. I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was like Mighty Max at the time. I was big on Mighty Max. I used to love the
Oh
show
yeah, they
growing
were
up.
cool.
So I remember, I think it was like something Mighty Max related. And then I saw it and I knew exactly what it is. So I kind of like put two and two together. I was like, oh, okay. And then even growing up, at school, kids are mean in school. You're like, oh yeah, Santa's gonna like Santa the real, you little asshole. And so people then they're like, oh well, you're right. Yeah, Santa's not real. But I think for me, it was like one of those things that I got over pretty quick. And I was kind of it was kind of nice too to know that like your parents
Yeah.
like go the extra mile to like do little things, because that's one of the things that I remember the most is like my parents going the extra mile, and like like my dad leaving boot prints to make it think like do a little shit like that. Like, that's fucking up. It's crazy too because I've never raised my kids to believe in Santa Claus. My kids don't. They know that as Daddy Claus, so they know it's me. They've always known.
Right.
But like I'm
They
like,
think
damn,
they think you're Tim Allen. Yeah.
right. I'm Tim Allen
So
now.
my daughter's mom and I, like, we butted heads on it, and she's like, "No, Santa, my daughter, we're gonna have Santa," and I was like, "Okay." So like reluctantly, it was what it was. My daughter was being raised to believe in Santa. So then when my wife and I got together and we had Jack, my oldest son, I was like,
Mhm.
listen, we ain't doing this Santa shit no more. Like we ain't doing this Santa shit. Like we ain't gonna tell them there's some fat dude that comes in our house. And then because Bonnie was still of the age that she believed in Santa, like it was kind of hard to not. So
Yeah,
now both of the boys, like, they, Santa's real.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
okay,
okay.
whatever.
Absolutely. We got Vico. It says, rocking the sweater, brother. Howdy, fellas. What's going
Yeah.
on, Vico? We got Greg, formerly known as the Brute Scale. What's going
Ooh,
on,
what's up?
bro?
What's up, Greg?
What's going on, man? And then Raul confirming that they still repeat the Christmas story over and over. Greg says, I had a bad Santa experience. Fuck Santa. I would love to hear about it. Please tell us. It's not Christmas until you see Farkas get his ass beat. Absolutely. What a great fucking scene in A Christmas Story where this fucking bully is like terrorizing these kids, and then Ralphie finally just fucking loses it. He just loses it, beats the fucking dog shit out of this kid. Dead Man One says, I'm pretty sure Meet the Feebles takes place at Christmas time. You had to
Of course it does. Of course it does.
We got Cal the Collector. What's up? What's going on, Tori?
What's up, Cal?
Cal, you know what? You will always remind me that wasn't supposed to be my name at one point. I appreciate you keeping that name alive.
Yes.
Tori Rica lives on. He says, I had 2 older brothers. They ruined Santa for me before I was 5. Damn, that fucking sucks. Green says, I saw the presents under my parents' bed one night. I was watching wrestling with my dad. Kind of figured it out along with it while because the brother is still young. Yeah.
You're a good brother then. You're a good brother, Green.
We got 78 points of articulation in the house. 78. Welcome, dude. Thanks for joining us tonight. And he said, where can I send you pics? Hello, speak for himself. Dude, send it to hey, send it to the A-Word The Addiction chat. Like DM us and send it. We'd love to see them.
We'll fucking put up naughty Santa pics. We ain't scared.
Jay Brothers, what's going on? Welcome. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Christmas time, I'm telling you, Christmas time, I want to say the best most, and I probably should be saving this for Christmas time, but like, we probably won't even be.
Fuck it. It's been Christmas time since Halloween, If you get Lowe's and fucking Walmart, it's been Christmas since Halloween.
Well, I'm gonna take a page out of Greg's page. So what was the worst experience during Christmas for you? What's the worst experience for you? Has there any been one?
I actually, so I remember like one of the worst Christmas Eves and into Christmas mornings I ever had was I was living about 3 hours from home, like where I live now, where my all my family lives where I'm at now. All my family lives here.
Yeah.
And I was living about 3 hours away with my girlfriend at the time. And we had come out for Christmas Eve at my grandparents' and to see all the family and see my daughter. And it was a really good time when it started snowing really bad. We had a Mitsubishi Eclipse. I don't know if anybody ever drove a Mitsubishi Eclipse, but they're not fucking good in the snow. Low profile sport tires, not fucking very good on a 3-hour trek in a blizzard. And it took us almost 7 hours to drive back from my grandmother's. And I was like, we just need to stay the night. It's going to clear up. We'll stay the night. We'll have Christmas morning breakfast with my grandparents, and then we'll go. No, my girlfriend, she needed to be home. And like her and I was driving like 30 miles an hour the whole fucking time. And she's a bitch and bit. No wonder it didn't work out between us two. And she just bitching the whole time. And like, there was a couple times where tractor trailers had gotten in the, they were coming on the highway in front of us. Sure. And the fucking trailers are weaving all over the interstate. Like, dude, we argued screaming at each other the whole fucking way home. It was a fucking miserable ass Christmas Eve and Christmas morning. Cause like we didn't get home until like not even late. We got home early Christmas morning. Like we didn't even go to bed. We had time to fucking go in, change our clothes, and go to her mother's house for Christmas.
So Greg sent me the photos and they're like really classic photos, man. Like, but Greg, you gotta explain to me the story about these photos. Like you have to like explain it to me. And if you're okay with me sharing them, I will, because they look kind of scary, a little bit. Ed says my worst Christmas when I received a Voltron instead of Voltron. They gave me that bootleg shit. That's fucked up. Matt, what's going on, Matt? Hey, happy belated birthday, Matt. Awesome episode. Great giveaway, too, guys, for Latin Legions. Check them out every Sunday. He says,
God.
He says,
they do speak for themselves.
Yeah, Greg says Santa had me yoked up by my neck and had me twist my head because I was a bad fuck. And he had enough of my shit, so he can share. Yeah, oh, he said you share. Okay, we definitely will share those. Hold on, I definitely want to share that shit. Hold on, that's pretty fucking dope.
Good God, he looks terrified.
Oh man, I'll wait I'll see if I can get those up here. No problem, dude. Yeah, dude. Worst experience, Christmas experience for me. It wasn't really big, honestly. It wasn't a big thing, but growing up, I was big with like the tree. Like the tree meant everything to me and my brother. So my dad had this thing where we had at Christmas parties, like and we would invite like family members over and we would all dress up. But my dad had this thing where like one glass of wine or one shot was like 2 shots, then 3 shots, then 4 shots, and then fuck it. He was like dancing bachata like, and there was no music. So I think in one instinct he fucking he like tried to like stand up or do some shit, and like he fucking tipped over and fell on the tree and fucked the tree up really bad.
Oh,
Like
no.
this was on Christmas Eve though. So here's our fucking tree. It looks like one of the Whoville ones. It's like tilted. It's like bent over and it's all fucked up in the fucking things. And like, man, we gave him shit in the morning for it. We're like, Dad, you need to stop drinking. He's like, oh, fuck you, kids.
Yeah,
He's
you
like,
kids
"Fuck
need to
the
fucking
tree
stop making me drink.
up." All right, that's exactly what he said. Cobra Dad says, my worst gift was something I didn't want. My mom accidentally gave me something my little brother want. He started crying. He gave it to him. Well, after I played with him, it's like, hey, you're a good brother, Cobra Dad. That was really nice of you, dude. Really nice of you. That's too funny. Oh man. But great story. Greg, thank you for sharing that. That's fucking hilarious. And thank you for giving me the additional question because we always talk about all the good things that happen at Christmas. We never talk about all the crazy shit that happens during Christmas. And Toyar says, Calvin said his worst Christmas experience was last year when he spent 3 days in a box.
Yeah, he's stuck under your tree for a long fucking time, wasn't he?
I'm sorry. Tell Calvin I said I'm sorry. Wade says, I got an N64 game from my own town. Uncle and got excited because I had a Super Nintendo and it was like, no way. And my dad said, nope, you didn't get the N64. Your uncle just doesn't understand. He says,
hey, like listen, you're gonna have to put those up. It won't let me switch over to the AWA account on here.
All right, yeah, definitely. I'll get them over. Let's see if I could grab these. Yeah, so
I'm not logged into it anymore, and I can't fucking remember the password. So
no, I got it. Don't worry about it. I should have these up soon. But yeah, guys. So thank you for that question, though. It was awesome. So we're moving on to again here on A Where the Addiction For. If you're new, we always talk about trending topics and things that are coming out. We do pop culture, movies, toys, and we're going to cover a few things that have been dropping lately. And the first thing to start with, the trailer to 28 Years Later dropped. And Unworthy, are you familiar with any of these movies?
I mean, I really like 28 Days Later. 28 Weeks Later was all right.
Okay.
I mean, Jeremy Renner was pretty cool in 28 Weeks Later. Or was it months later? I can't remember. Whatever the second one was. I haven't seen the trailer for this one though. I'm excited. I like those movies.
It looks really fucking good. I mean, the trailer, trailers are big too. Like I hate, trailers are like movie posters for me. Like they intrigue me. Like you got to sell it to me. Like it's one thing for me to see a poster of it and make me excited, but you really had to sell it to me with the trailer. And this trailer does. It's very, very exciting. And from what I see, like some of the zombies are evolved. And if I'm not mistaken, like I believe this is the first time this is the first zombie movie that I watched. Because again, growing up, my dad was a big Night of the Living Dead fan, big zombie fan. He used to watch all the movies. And growing up, for me, zombies would just walk really, really slow. The only way they would catch you is if they were like catch you by surprise, or there was a big horde of them, and then you'd be fucking eaten to death. But like, I think this is the first movie for me, and I'm not sure if this is the first movie to ever do it because I'm not sure. But like, this is the first movie that made me really, really petrified of zombies, man, because they started running like yeah. There was never a fucking ever a zombie movie where zombies ran. And
that caught on because remember they did the Dawn of the Dead remake and those fucking zombies could move too.
Yeah, they ran as well. And A Train to Busan. There was other movies. I Am Legend.
World
War Z. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I Am Legend's more vampire than
zombies. Are they vampires? I thought they were like zombies.
No, I mean, well, they're kind of like a little bit of both, I guess, but they can't go out in daylight. That's
right.
Vampire for me.
He says, please tell me I saw the secret level of Prime. No. Is that a zombie movie? If it is,
I don't even think I've
I'll
ever
be
heard.
watching it this weekend.
Listen, you want to know a little backstory about me? All I watch these days is like fucking Bluey and all these little fucking kid shows. I don't even have time to watch any of my own shit anymore. I hardly ever get to watch my own show.
Right. One of the creepiest parts of 28 Days Later was the scene where the guy is walking into the church and he just sees all these dead bodies, right? And like he makes one sudden movement and then this zombie just stands up and he's just standing there staring at him. But then a few others start doing the same. And I'm like, fuck, this is scary as shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are pretty good. And again, if you haven't seen the trailer, Unworthy, check the trailer out. You're definitely going to be sold.
The worst part of 28 Weeks Later was when he makes out with his wife and she bites his fucking tongue and he becomes a zombie in the sequel.
He says, no, I don't remember that scene. Honestly,
yeah.
I really
So
don't.
like when we're in the beginning of 28 Weeks Later, the dude he like takes off to save his kids, and the mother is stuck in the house with the zombies and she gets bit. But then years and years later, the fucking they find her and she's like not turned, but like she's infected, so they're studying her.
Okay.
So she is turned, and then like he kisses her and she fucking bites his tongue. Oh. And then he like spreads the fucking the virus again in the safe zone.
Right. Says it's a show, but has different episodes like Pac-Man and Warhammer. Okay. Definitely gotta check that out. He says, promise you'll love it. Gotta check that out, man. And then Cobra Dad has something for you. He says, take that bullshit hat off, Kevin.
Get a better fucking team, Cobra.
Yeah.
It's not my fault your fucking 49ers couldn't hack it in the snow.
No, we can't. Our division can't talk for shit.
Yeah. Arizona didn't fucking fare any better against us either. So neither of you got anything to say to the Bills. You know who can? The fucking Rams, apparently. Apparently the Rams can talk shit. Like, what the fuck? Where did that even come from?
Right. We're not even going to get into the football talk here. But, hey, if anybody hasn't watched 28 Years Later's trailer, go check that out, man. Awesome, awesome trailer. I'm excited for it. I love zombie movies. And, again, I love the first two. I think this one's going to be fucking awesome. And has a few Easter eggs, if you remember the first
I got to watch the trailer. I'm excited. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. Coming this month as well, December 20th, Sonic 3.
Yeah.
Sonic 3 starring Jim Carrey, Keanu Reeves as Shadow, and they actually showed a little clip of like their first encounter. These movies are pretty fucking good, dude. Like, this is really one of those. This is like that perfect case of like when you listen to fans. Because remember when they did the fucking ugly ass design of Sonic, and like people were like really
teeth and shit. It was fucking weird.
Yeah, it was terrible. Like people were like really upset about it, and they listened to the fans. It was like, hey, we're gonna fix this. And man, do you think the movie? And I don't think the movie would have done as good as they're doing.
I don't think so.
Like, no,
I think it. I mean, if it was the same movie but Sonic looked fucked up, I mean, I still don't think it would have been as successful because people were having a hard time dealing with that fucking sorry ass looking Sonic, you know?
No, I agree. I mean, I think Jim Carrey, and then I believe Jim Carrey, this was like he had retired from like doing movies, and like they had interviewed him during like one of the press conferences for this movie, and he was saying like, he said he needed the money. That's why he came back. But he is like he has thought about coming back and making sequels to some of his favorite classic movies. Like they asked, hey, if you could come back and make any movies, which movies would you do? And he expressed that, he would definitely do sequels of like a lot of his classic characters, right? Like he talked about the Grinch.
No, listen, he did fucking Dumb and Dumberer, and that was a stupid ass movie. That was a stupid choice to do.
Well, I mean, but Dumb and Dumber is one of those movies that should never had a sequel.
I'd watch a Cable Guy sequel. I like Cable Guy.
He says he needed the money. Shit. Hey, listen, we're all human, so I don't blame him. He said we.
Remember seeing the Cable Guy where they're in medieval nights or medieval times or whatever. That fucking shit cracks me up.
He says the Mask 2 would be great. I'd watch the Mask with Jim Carrey if he returns as Stanley Ipkiss. I would watch it. I think he would do really great. But him playing as a Dr. Robotnik, he's perfect in those fucking
Yeah.
movies, and the Sonic movie's great. So I'm happy. I'm happy he's even just in something, right? And thank God that the Sonic movies are really, really cool. Like I love to this day that scene, that final scene with Dr. Robotnik on that machine flying, and then all the laser beams hitting Sonic, and then that blue. Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like that scene right there, I was like, this movie's fucking awesome. Like I love everything about it. So I'm excited for it. I can't wait to watch it because I've watched the other two with my kids, and like we're already pumped to see this one. It says second Maz. Hey man, myself,
Yes.
Iris. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got to be the he's got to be a grandfather for all of his black grandchildren. Yes.
He says, I love to see another cable guy. That would be pretty dope. He says, Jim Carrey is a phenomenal actor. Ace Ventura 2 would be the shit. Yeah. Remember they did Ace Ventura 3 with his son and like he died or something shit like that? It was like the big chunky kid. It's like a made for TV movie. It's like it never even made it to theaters. It was some shit.
Right in the garbage can.
All right. All right. Yeah. So Sonic 3, December 20th. And then next we got Kraven the Hunter. Yeah.
I have heard that this has got a really, really fucking brutal opening, and like, but then the rest of the movie doesn't.
Yeah, I've heard similar. I've heard that all the action scenes are phenomenal. All the gore and like fighting sequences are great. Some of the downfalls of this movie that I hear is that there's not really a story. They changed the origin of Kraven. He's more of an anti-hero type than what he really is. And that what was another thing that they said that well, I know Sony is like apparently Sony is saying this is it for their Spider-Man.
Well, I mean, they keep fucking it up. How could it not be?
You know what? At this point, it's like Disney and the MCU has like Spider-Man here, and like if it's doing great, you might as well. I mean, I don't know. See what the big deal. It's like nobody wants spin-off movies. Like, I mean, there are some that work. I don't want to say that. Not
okay, but what is the end goal here? Doing movies of all the villains, like what is the end goal? Are they going to have some sort of Sinister Six movie? And if they are they going to introduce a whole new fucking Spider-Man because Tom Holland's in contract with Disney, right?
Right. Is that kid? I forgot about that. It says, I saw the Rhino in the trailer. He looked extraordinary. I haven't seen that scene. I know there's a clip of that scene, but yeah, it's not getting good. It has one of the lowest scores of like.
And I don't like that they made him an anti-hero. Like I didn't know that. I didn't know that until you just said it. But he is a villain, and it's okay to have a movie starring a villain.
Yeah. It's again, it's one of those situations where you have a villain and you don't like. I don't want to like my villains. Like if they're bad, let them be bad. Let them be bad.
Yeah, you don't ever see fucking Friday the 13th movies getting remade and like Jason's an anti-hero fighting against the establishment. Like, although that might not be a bad movie.
So they should figure out a way for Marvel to do an Agent Venom movie. Hey, they probably will at some point. I mean, I think at this point,
if Sony's done with it, I bet Sony's going to let the fucking rights go as far as films go.
I say give it to the people who are going to do something with it or make it work. I hope Disney. I mean, so far Spider-Man movies haven't been bad. They've been enjoyable and they've been doing really well. So I'd say just end it there. Let them kind of take the rights and do what they can because I mean Tom Holland is still doing his thing and there's so much story you could tell. You could use and maybe even utilize some of them. There's a bunch of multiverse shit happening now, so why not, right?
Yeah.
He says, dude, hell yeah, let's have it. Jason play Luigi. No, highly posable. No, absolutely not. In other news, the Golden Globes are approaching pretty soon, and really happy to say that.
Is that news? That's news.
Agatha. No, it is. Well, the news is that Agatha All Along and the Penguin both have big nominations in the Golden Globes, meant for like TV series. I believe the actress that plays Agatha, she's nominated for best like female role in a TV series, and then Colin Farrell best male role, but also the Penguin is best TV like show. Like Wicked is fucking cleaning house. Not fucking surprised because Wicked is it's really, really, really good. And then yeah, so I'm really excited. Nice to see that comic book movies are like they're getting recognized in like big things like the Golden Globes and stuff like that, right? And I'm not surprised. I mean, I know you're probably tired of hearing it. I'm not fucking surprised that the Penguin is nominated for anything. Like it should have been nominated for something else a long time ago. That fucking show is amazing. Agatha all along. I haven't watched it. Have you watched the show?
No, I haven't. My daughter's watched it and she's all for it.
Yeah, I've never. I don't know the origins or anything about.
Yeah,
like,
so I don't know much of the comic book story, like her, like Agatha's stories exactly. Like I never really read any of her like solo shit, but because Bonnie was asking me about it, and I was like, I don't know.
Say, oh no, where they don't like that. That's where they gave penguins. Yeah, where they gets tired of the penguin talk, but the show's fucking awesome. So yeah, I'm glad it's getting nominated, and I'm happy that both comic book related movies or shows and actresses and actors are getting like recognized because they are putting out some good shit out there. Like
now, how does that work if it's Golden Globes? I thought that's movies. Is that movies and television?
I think it's movie and television. So it's movie, television.
So I'm wondering how Superman and Lois isn't like getting any nominations.
Right. That's a really good question.
Unless it'll be considered next year, maybe.
Right. So I have
because it came out so late in the year.
I want to say that, or I guess they don't. You know what? I don't know. I don't know. I have some of the nominations here. Is that Golden Globes, Penguin, Wicked scored higher nominations. Some of the categories are Best Motion Picture. We got The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Cold Clave, Dune Part 2, Nickel Boys on September 5th. For Best Motion Animated, we got Flow, Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail, Moana 2, Wallace and
Inside
Gromit.
Out 2 was really good.
Yeah. Vengeance Most Foul and The Wild Robot. For cinematic box office achievements, we have Alien Romulus, Beetlejuice, Deadpool and Wolverine, Gladiator 2, Inside Out 2, Twisters, Wicked, and The Wild Robot. So got some pretty good, pretty cool more comic book movies.
Yeah, if you're into the Golden Globes, there it is. That's news.
It's nice. It's nice to I mean, it's nice to see like comic book movies, get their shine too. Because there are some great actors and there are people like writing these scripts and doing different things with these shows and these characters, as we know. And like I said, it's okay to change things. There's nothing wrong with it,
Yeah,
except so I'm cool with it. Except change. It's for chicks, but it wasn't best. Behi hates Happy Feet. Or talking about penguins, by the way.
Yeah. I'm not into it.
Moving on to toy news. We talked a little bit about Mr. Toddy Mac, and he showcased the Justice League versus King Kong versus Godzilla action figures. And Unworthy, since you're the Todd McFarlane, Toddy Mac, DC Multiverse aficionado, because you are and you do great photos with them. What do you think of this set right here? I agree with you 100%, sir. I think it's underwhelming. And see, guys, listen, we talk nice about Toddy Mac over here, but when we disagree, we don't like something, we'll say it. And you know what? This is a big. What is The Rock said? This is a big pile of dog shit. Yeah, there's nothing good about this. Like, first of all, you're giving us a Batman we already have.
Yeah,
and he has
multiple of. And the fucking the cape is ridiculous. Like you've been putting soft goods on a lot of other figures. You could at least give a soft goods cape. And then you got this wee tiny little fucking dickhead over here. Like,
is that a superpower one?
It's like the page punchers or whatever. They come with a comic usually. Like they're a $4 fucking figure. They come with a garbage comic that you don't want. I have a few of them. Me and my sons have a few of them. I did a few shots with like that giant fucking robot dude and those little tiny figures. But this isn't the right size. This isn't the right size for King Kong anyhow.
No, absolutely.
Like But then, how you going to make something that size? I guess.
Right.
But the worst fucking thing is this King Kong has zero articulation. It's got an
Yeah.
extra head sculpt, but it's got zero articulation. Maybe the hands move a little bit, but there's no elbow joints, no knee joints. I don't even think the legs move.
No. And what my gripes about it is like you I don't know what the price point is to this, but you gave us
Too fucking much. Whatever it is, it's too much.
You gave us an already available Batman. You gave us one of the page punchers that you probably had extra. You just threw them in there.
This fucking Batman, what it is Uncle Toddy had a bunch of those Bat Raptor and Batman sets that didn't sell, and he's like, fuck it, put it in a King Kong box.
Yeah, this King Kong is trash, dude. You know what? Had this shit had articulation, just call him Gorilla Grodd. And don't be surprised if you get a fucking Gorilla Grodd, like a big mega fig, and it's the same fucking King Kong figure.
Well, so that is exactly what this is. It's the fucking mega fig Gorilla Grodd, but without the articulation. It's like they fucking molded it to make it a statue, and took the armor off, added a couple scars on the chest.
Yeah,
like this is dog water. Is what this fucking
the scale.
They're going to come out with a Godzilla and Superman one, and it's going to be just as fucking dog water. Like, don't bother. Do yourself the favor. Spend the extra money on a fucking SH King Kong. Get a good King Kong. If you listen, this was a good comic book. This was a really good comic book story.
Yeah, it was really good.
And they're going to do a sequel to it, a second story.
Yeah.
And I'm all for it. But nobody asked for the figures. Nobody asked Uncle Todd, you do a great job. But this is garbage, and nobody asked for you to make a King Kong.
Yeah,
I don't know what Monsterverse and Legendary Films was thinking. You have SH Figure Arts making them already. Monster Arts, whatever. You have NECA making them already.
Right.
This was a stupid thing. And I hope everybody that knows that I am a big Uncle Todd fan, I hope you're all listening to this and realize that I can be critical of all companies, including Uncle Todd. And this is a fucking horseshit ass fucking set. And they were talking about it on Skelly's show and on State of the Art last night. And on both of them, I was like, I'll buy it at Ollie's when it's at Ollie's for fucking $4. I'll buy one then. But I ain't buying no fucking full price one. You ain't gonna trick me into wasting my money on this bullshit.
No, it's a missed opportunity. Like I think of like when he made Cyborg. Remember he had that line of like kaiju. Think of Cyborg and how big he was. He was only $20 when he came out. Why don't you just give us a big size fucking?
Yeah, I bet you this is gonna be a $60 set, and that's fucking stupid.
That's not worth $60. Hell no. He says a mega fig hack just include miniature versions of the regular figs, bro. It kills me. Yeah. Fucking crazy. Like the nerve of this guy. Like, what the fuck?
It's not even mega fig size, but then again, some of his mega figs are like horseshit ass sizes too. Like the anti-monitor. The anti-monitor should have been big. Should have been fucking huge, right? You stand him up next to Superman though, and they're the same ass fucking height. Like
yeah. The scaling,
those tiny ass little fucking guys with no articulation.
Yeah, this is where the scaling has a problem, and this right here is like, if you think this is bad, like, how do you make that Kong is not even great. It's not even good. You would think even if it was like fuck that, like I'm not impressed, Toddy. You get like Charlemagne the guy says you get a donkey of the day.
He did, listen, there was some other shit that he put out though this week or that he announced this week that's like makes up for it for this horseshit ass thing. But there's other things that he did like out this week that like Orion looks fucking incredible. I
think it sucks because it's like you had such a great DC had such a good comic with that, Godzilla Kong versus the Justice League for you to fuck it up in that form. It's wild. Like it's like nobody asked for it. But thank you for trying.
For 70. 70. This fucking guy wants you to pay $70 for this fucking thing. I am insulted. I am insulted. That is
fuck that.
disgusting.
Highly Posable says he had made 2 times the size, gave him articulate, said I had bought Kong along for 150, but this is just no. This is you're absolutely right. It's fucking a travesty. He says his set makes a heart cry.
Yeah, listen, when Uncle Todd hits, he hits. When he doesn't hit, boy, he fucking doesn't hit.
Dig says you can get Gorilla Grodd, the page punchers at Ross right now for like $11. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're gonna get another Gorilla Grodd. It's gonna be the same King Kong figure. They're just gonna add armor and shit, and they're gonna give you another page puncher.
I got the page puncher mega fig Gorilla Grodd, and it's really good. I got it for $4 because the regular Injustice 2 Gorilla Grodd was on sale. It was like on clearance for $4, and I bought that for some other unrelated. Like I didn't even buy it for Gorilla Grodd, and they sent me the mega fig on accident, and I was like, "Hey, you guys sent me this on accident." They're like, "I keep it."
Right.
We're gonna fucking glue his arms and his legs in place and make a King Kong in a couple years. So just keep it.
Wade says Todd's answer to everyone talking trash. The talk show dial for the too much money. He said, "Hey, take Big Monkey."
Hey, you want a big monkey? Here, fuck you, have it.
Right. He said, "I believe Todd is on a spectrum. Honestly, how is he still in business? Too many mistakes." Hey, man.
No, I disagree with that. I think this is a mistake. I don't think he's came a long way. He had put out some fucking heat this year. It's put out a lot of great figures. He answered a lot of the criticisms that people had with soft goods and articulation and variety of characters. He's had an incredible year.
Yep.
Until now. The talk that was a stupid thing. The Gorilla Grodd King Kong is a stupid thing.
He says, I've been seeing some of those DC McFarlane statues at Ross. They are trash. Okay. Honestly, Todd is like, and I've said this probably about other people, but Toddy Mac is that toxic boyfriend that, keeps beating on you. And you think he's got, he's
for a couple months and then you're singing like Chris Brown and singing in the car. You say one fucking thing and he's just whacking you with a fucking Gorilla Grodd.
He tells you he loves you, but then like you come home and you're gonna wash his work shirt and then you see lipstick stains on his collar. Fucking perfume. It's like you find an open condom in his car. Yeah, that's Toddy Mac. Thanks, Todd. Yeah. We're moving along from Toddy Mac. Well, also Toddy Mac, Wildcat. What do you think of the Wildcat?
I think this is cool. I don't remember this version of Wildcat.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll buy it.
Yeah.
But it's simple. If you're a Wildcat fan, this is probably pretty cool for you.
It looks like really yeah. I mean, it looks good if you're a Wildcat fan, but it's really like, to me, it's like a very simple figure. Like there's not really much to. I mean, it's nice if you want to add them to your Justice League collection, if that's the display you have and you want to add, because he is making characters that, that people don't have. Since like, so, if you're into this, why not? But again, not much to look at. It's a gold label, so it's going to be hard to find in the first couple of weeks, and then after that, there's going to be a shitload of them. They're going to be in clearance, and you're going to find them at Ross. So, Wildcat, yeah. Next one is this Orion you were talking about.
Yeah,
this one's pretty dope. This is
fucking good. This is a good figure. I'm definitely gonna get this. It's another one. And this is what I was saying earlier. He answered the complaints about not putting out different characters and a variety of characters.
Yeah,
and I think this looks great. I like Orion. I mean, if you ever watch Justice League Unlimited, the cartoon, like this dude. He's a fucking cool character. Like this is a good one. This is that abusive spouse thing that we were just talking about. He hits us with something stupid like King Kong, and then he gives us something awesome with Orion to make us feel better.
Right. He said this Orion is like, baby, I promise I won't do it again.
Like,
I love you.
He's running his finger on your lips. I'm gonna make it up to you. I promise.
He says I am McFarlane toy fan, will continue to be, but this is funny, man.
Same. I won't bash Uncle Toddy too much. I love the guy. I love the figure.
He said the spawns that came out are freaking sick, but that Kong is bad. Dude, I saw the the Call of Duty spawn. I saw the Call of Duty spawn and I almost picked it up. He looks fucking amazing.
He does look really good.
Both of them look great. I almost picked it up, but I was like, you know what? no, I'm just gonna walk away because I can't keep chasing Toddy. Can't keep doing it. It's like, I love you, but I can't leave you.
Yeah.
Too skinny for Wildcat. Wade says, I would leave, but he has such good toys. I remember the good. Yeah.
Remember the good times. Yeah.
You remember the good times. And then that man said, do you hear that? It's me smashing my face into the door.
If you're still talking, you didn't smash it hard enough. Do it again.
Because it needs to be buffier. Hopefully they'll find him like, yeah, for real. He says, this is fire. He's talking about the Orion.
Yeah, it's a good Orion.
He says, slap me yesterday, brings me flowers and chocolates today.
That's right.
Said, Todd constantly beats me, but he also gives me
Yeah, that's another great thing. Who else is giving you a fucking 112 scale fucking vehicles
for a cheap price
consistently for next to nothing? Like
next to nothing.
I opened my animated Batmobile. The fucking thing lights up. It's awesome. It's incredible.
Well, you hear this, Toddy Mac? If you're watching this show, you're a toxic bastard.
Yeah,
we love you.
Todd, we know you like to watch our show. We know you watch every Thursday, and we appreciate your support. We'll see you at Christmas. But that fucking King Kong thing, what are you doing, man? That was a dumbass fucking thing you did there.
What was that quote from somebody help me. It's from Deadpool. And he's like tries to recite a verse from a song, and he's like, stop cheating on me. So I'm trying to think of like the person he was talking about. I forget.
I have no idea.
That's Toddy Mac. I'm trying to think of like that's the first thing I thought about. Toddy Deadpool is like talking to his friend at the bar, and like he's like talking about a movie. He's like, oh, it's like I feel like such and such. It's like, stop cheating on me. I haven't thought about like Toddy Mac. Toddy Mac is cheating on us, fucking asshole. He says, Orion looks awesome. Yeah, he does look fucking dope. 100 recommend it. 100 recommend what?
Orion.
Oh, okay. He said Toddy Mac is gaslighting. Yeah, sure enough is. I'm telling you. Toddy Mac right now, when we talk nice about him, he's out. When we think he's at work right now, he's fucking his secretary right now.
Yeah, we're talking nice about how good he treats us with these Batmobiles. He's out there designing some stupid fucking Godzilla and Superman 2-pack to piss us off next week.
No, they're going to fucking love this. I swear to God, they're going to love this one. You ready, guys? No.
How can we save some money? We got to take the articulation out of the arms. No, his tail doesn't need to glow. Give him a little tiny fucking Superman. They'll love it.
Let's good shit. Let's not insult the injury. He's gonna be like, you know what? Fuck it. Jokerize it. Jokerize Godzilla. Let's just put him purple and white with some red. Purple and white, and we're gonna make Jokerize Godzilla. We're gonna do it. Let's fucking do it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
The Joker ice shit has got to stop.
He said, I like my Todd Fathers and the Roscoe guys. I felt like Bat Bike, and yeah, Roscoe has good stuff. So you'll probably trust me. You're gonna see a bunch of these Kong and Batmans. 100% recommend. Yeah, I agree.
That's a good spot.
Yeah. So yeah, Orion looks. So we agree that this is shit.
Garbage.
This is
okay. It's all right, middle of the road.
It's okay. And this is good.
Amazing. Buy two of them.
All right. Now for all you 112 collective people, Mesco has Thor, the Mighty Thor. It went up for pre-order.
Talking about unbuyable, ridiculous, stupid ass shit like King Kong 2-packs. This is the perfect time to talk about this fucking ridiculous.
Really? You're not a fan of this, and this is your guy, dude. Really?
Tell me why this fucking Thor looks like Gimli from Lord of the Rings cosplaying as Thor.
It's fucking. It's like classic Thor, man. Comic book classic Thor, dude. Like
I've heard of fucking Valchester, but this guy's got a keg.
Look at this fucking. Look at the face. Look at the middle face right here. We're screaming his hair flowing in the wind and shit. Like you could use that. I can see you doing some amazing photos with this, dude.
Yeah, well, you can't because you won't because I ain't fucking buying this horse shit.
This might be a fucking birthday gift. I might just get this for you.
Yeah, I'll fucking send it back to you. I will fucking take a dookie in the box and send it back to you.
Does it have any light up features? I don't know. It says
No,
includes,
and look at
imaging.
like did you get the other picture with the accessories?
Yeah.
Stupid fucking accessories. The only thing sort of cool is like the spinning hammer, but Hasbro did a really good spinning hammer. So like I don't need this fucking horse shit.
So no good for you.
No, no. I mean, are you saying you think this is a good Thor?
Well, I'm not a big Thor fan. I mean, I only buy like I would only buy like no. Honestly, I it's not a bad honestly, I don't want to knock it because it's a classic comic book Thor because there are fans. It's just not it's not for me.
No, hold on a second. I'll
Okay.
show you a fucking classic Thor.
Okay. Chat, what do you think? Thor, Mescal Thor looks good? No? He said, of course. Wait. That man says, nope. He says, damn, not used to all these negative reviews from you. Well, hey, it's a new day. No. Oh, listen, Che Brothers, you should have heard Unworthy shitting on Todd McFarlane. It's crazy. Hey, man, we got to keep it 100. We can't act like Toddy Mac is fucking up, dude. He fucking up. We got to call it for what it is. He said the Bumblebee knee high socks are dope. He said that Thor is whack. Okay. Hey, listen, coming from Cobra Dad, you know, because you're a comic guy. Where's Toy Art Unlimited? I want to hear Toy Art Unlimited's opinion.
Yeah, I would love to hear what Toy Art Unlimited's got to say about this
guy.
fucking whack ass Thor.
All right, show me the good Thor. Let me see it.
Aside from the cape, this is the one that came in the 2-pack with the Destroyer.
Okay.
And if you have the fucking alternate head sculpt from the Ragnarok Thor,
okay,
the robot one that doesn't have the robot face, put that fucker on here. That's your classic Thor.
Okay.
Hasbro. You can get it at fucking Ollie's right now. I bought the 2-pack at Ollie's for $10.
Nice.
This is the best classic Thor that they've made, that Hasbro's made. Okay. And it is 100 times better than that fucking stupid ass Mezco.
I'm gonna show it to you. Hold on, let me see. Put yours up. Let me see it. I want to see your figure. All right, guys. Hasbro, Mezco. Hasbro, Mezco. I don't know, man. You know, I like that Thor, but I'm worthy. I think I'm gonna go with the Mezco, man.
Yeah, you would.
I'm only fucking with you.
You like to be contrary. You like to disagree with me. You would like it. You and Toy Art Unlimited. You're two peas in the same goddamn pod. You know, a bunch of fucking rotten grapes hanging together. That's what you're.
Yo, your face is just like, oh, thanks, you fucking asshole. Listen, it's not my cup of tea. If anybody likes it, hey, enjoy it. I hope you do amazing photos with it. But again, it's not for me. But it's nice to see a classic Thor. I would have definitely. I would say that the accessories are a little flimsy. Like there's not a lot of like anything. There's nothing new. There's really nothing new here. Like you got the spinning hammer. I've seen that many times. Like I would have loved to see like some light effects. Like maybe add some light effects or something nice. I mean, I don't know. I mean, somebody help me here. I don't know.
I don't know. It's garbage. You need help. I know what KJ's doing too. He's trying to bait me. I'm not playing it. I'm not playing it tonight, KJ. You're trying to bait me.
With that Ollie's Thor.
I ain't playing it. You're only trying to get me to play the clip, and I'm not going to play it tonight.
He said, "Yeah, I'm worthy. That looks badass." He's talking about your Marvel Legend.
Look at the fucking arms on this dude. Boom. The fucking guy.
He said that Mezco Thor is small, not it. Okay. He said that Thor is trash. Sorry,
KJ, your attitude's trash.
He said those Bumblebee neon socks would look hot on my wife. Oh my god. He says I gotta go with Hasbro this time. I like Hasbro as much as I like McFarlane. Okay. He says I'm worthy. Fuck yourself, that weak ass Thor. Yeah.
Hey, God bless you, KJ.
KJ, I'm sorry.
God bless you, KJ.
You asked for it.
I said we're not doing it.
No.
Not doing
it. I almost gave it to him. I was trying to help you here. He says, hey.
God
Hey,
bless you,
Jack.
KJ. I love you. I hope your family's doing good. You know, can't wait to see you on Christmas.
Listen, I mean, one positive thing about this figure, Unworthy.
What?
One positive thing about this figure.
Yeah, go ahead. Say one.
No, I'm asking you. I want you to give me one
I have nothing
positive thing
positive to say about this.
Really? Not one thing. Come on, you got to have one thing that's nice. Not the accessory. I agree with the accessories. I'm with you 100%. Let's see your Thor. You got your Thor with you? Let me see your Thor again. Bring it closer. Let me see.
Like the only thing that I would change is a soft goods cape. It's the only thing I would change on this.
Let me look
like the non-bearded face.
Pull the cape up a little bit again. That fucking stiff ass cape.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
I'm just fucking with
you. Know how many people tell me that Todd McFarlane toys are garbage because they're fucking weak ass capes, but they're over there just fucking sucking off Hasbro, and Hasbro gives you the same fucking horse shit. So,
all right, one last time. Let me see the Thor. And look, and then here's Mesco's. Oh my god, you guys are fucking hilarious. Oh my god, he says I have to do a Hasbro Thor. Yeah, hey.
Yeah, it's a good listen, Cal. It's a good one. Definitely get it.
He says Green Geek on Mesco Superheroes at that cheat code. One positive thing about this store is I don't have to waste my money.
There you go. There you go. Good looking out, Corbett. That's my positive thing. I ain't got to fucking spend much money on that.
He said the hammer is okay. Okay. He says Jack Black and a Thor costume. What was the short lips and beer belly?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Look at bring that Mescal Thor back up.
Oh wait.
This looks like a fat dude in a fucking rubber muscle suit.
Oh yeah.
Like what is this? This is a dwarf cosplaying as Thor. This isn't Thor.
Here's this whore.
This is Danny DeVito with a fucking cheap ass Halloween costume.
This is Matt Riddle. This is Matt Riddle as Thor. Oh man. Let's see what we got. He says Jack Black. KJ says whack ass cape. Even the trash ass McFarlane have soft capes. He's throwing shots at you, and I was trying to give it to him, and you let him pass.
Hey, I love you, KJ. You're doing great tonight. You're the man. Hey, man, you get a pass tonight, KJ. I'm trying to be positive. I've been negative about enough shit tonight.
KJ's trying to cook. Oh my god. He said, I can't see Jack Black, bro. He said those wristbands are mad Diddy.
All Diddy.
Let's see, Blackjack.
Man, where is Tard Unlimited? He would be saying, this is the greatest fucking mezcal. This is the greatest store ever made, I'm telling you.
It's comic book accurate. Oh my god. It looks good.
He's supposed to look like a big fat guy.
Let me see. Yeah, he looks good, man. I like him. All right, one positive thing, Unworthy.
I'll be able to pick this up at Ollie's for $2. That's a really good thing.
He said, I like how he said something positive. He said something positive about this. Not the Thor, though.
No, and listen, I'm a Thor fan above anything else, so that should tell you something. Green Lantern. I'm a Thor fan above everyone but Green Lantern.
He says, fucking fuck, man. I'm done. I love you too, buddy. Greg says, I seen this at New York Comic Con and it looked like a Conan Buck with the Thor bulletproof vest. You know what? I agree. I saw it too. I saw it in person too. I definitely does look like the Conan Buck.
Yeah.
I agree with that. 100%.
And the hair, the head sculpts don't even look that good.
It's the eyebrows, man. Kung Fu Panda Thor. Unibrow God of Thunder. He says, upload a young Jack Black and this Thor NXT.
Yes, it's Jack Black in Shallow Hell with a blonde wig on.
So it's a no?
It's a fucking hell no. Hold on, put that picture back up.
Let me go back. There, wait.
Look at the fucking the hand sculpts. Like,
Yeah, he has open hands. He has flying hands, fisted hands.
Like he's going, hey, spirit hands, hey.
Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna say, listen,
Garbage.
I think the cape is nice. The soft good capes looks nice. I think the arms, I like the arms. The arms look pretty dope.
They
There's not much I can say.
They don't look any better than these arms.
Let me see.
Fucking tickets to the gun show right here.
Let me see. Yeah, they look good. Now, let me see the cape, though. Show the cape.
No, listen, I know the cape sucks. I get it. I'm not arguing with that. The cape sucks. I'd still rather have this with the fucking garbage cape than that garbage figure just for the cape.
He says fake suede tights, jazz hands.
Yeah.
Mesco
shimmer.
And shimmer. Oh my goodness. You have anything? But that's it for like releases and trending news, dude. But I wanted to show that Thor because I figured if I mean, I'm surprised, honestly. I thought you were gonna be like all for it. When they announced the Thor, I was like, man, my boy's gonna get it.
And this isn't even a Mezco thing for me. Like there's been Mezcos that have come out recently where I was like, ooh, I might want to get that.
Which one?
Like I know I'm not a Mezco fan, but like I'm also not completely against Mezco.
All right, so
that's a fucking horrible Mezco.
What three? I'm gonna say three. What three Mezco would you say are like tempting for you? Like you would buy them?
I would really like to find the I don't know any of the Rumble Society guys' names. The one that he's the cockroach dude that
Gomez.
The one that Sequential Plastic did the whole story with.
The
Carpenter version.
The Union Gomez, yeah.
Like I would like to find that Union Gomez, but they're not cheap.
Yeah, they
ain't cheap.
I could see you with that one. I think you would do some dope shit with that.
Yeah. I like the Diggs Figs is in the chat. He just did a couple pictures of him, and I think Toy Art Unlimited did too. It's like the guy that we were talking about looks like he's like a military dude, but he looks like the character from he looks like the guy from the number 9 movie.
Yeah, Junkyard Joe.
Like he looks pretty cool. I would consider buying that.
Okay.
And honestly, I would buy John Stewart Green Lantern to go with the Hal Jordan one that I have.
Okay. And then what's the third one?
That was
here,
3.
That
was 3. Gomez.
You sure?
No. Gomez, the Junkyard dude, and the John Stewart.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure there's more, but not many.
For me, tempting ones right now that I would buy, I would definitely buy the I know this one's expensive. The Gomez, the Star Wars, the red eye. That looks like a Sith Gomez. Like I would buy. Matter of fact, I had that like pre-ordered. Like I had not pre-ordered. I purchased it and then I canceled it. Like I had it and then I canceled it.
I like that one. I like the one that came with the big mech suit too.
Yeah. The
that like one. If you get one Gomez though, you could just like buy clothes for him.
No, yeah, of course. I think another one that I really like, I like that moss looking fucking monster. I don't know what the articulation is. I've seen like red ones and I've seen the green ones. They're pretty dope. I would buy that.
The grass squatch.
It's like right. That's what it is. And then another one that's pretty cool is the Owlman, which I don't own, believe it or not. The Owl,
he did look good too.
Yeah, the Owl guy.
I pre-ordered him and then canceled it.
What is it? Lord of Fears. Yeah, I don't own the Lord of Fears, unfortunately. I kind of want him. I know Skelly was selling them, and I told him to hold on to it because I may be tempted to buy them. I don't know if he sold them, but
I mean, I really wanted that fucking Mr. Freeze in the worst way, and then I'm glad I didn't end up getting it because, like, I've heard a lot of bad shit. Like the suit sucks. It's hard to make him do anything.
Yeah.
I take figure photos so little now. Like I don't take as many pictures as I used to, so it probably wouldn't even bother me that you can't take a picture of them.
Yeah. Now, seeing as we're still in the conversation of toys, is there anything new? I mean, I know me and you have been on this hiatus thing of like, I know you just been recently taking photos. I haven't taken a photo in like a month. Like I haven't taken any photos or anything. But any purchases? Anything new?
No, I've well, yeah, actually, I bought Guile, the Street Fighter, Jada
Nice.
Toy
Oh
Street
shit! I've
Fighter.
been looking for that fucking thing, man.
I ordered it off Big Bad because I haven't been able to find it
Yeah, man.
in stores, and I saw that they were back in stock on Big Bad, so I bought one.
Okay.
And I pre-ordered the cami because I saw, I think it was Ahsoka the Geek, I think is who posted some early shots of it, and I was like, oh, I gotta have this fucking cami.
Nice, man. I picked up this. It was on sale. My FYE, because you know FYEs are all closing for some apparent reason over here at least. But they re-released these MDS Mesco. This is Mesco.
Mm-hmm.
These MDS. I collect these. I have Jason, Ghostface, Chucky, Beetlejuice, Freddy, and now I got Michael because I needed to get a Michael Myers. Now this is a dope looking fucking like miniature. They look like little people horror people. Like
they look like from Build-A-Bear, but like a really
right. It's like exactly. It's like a Build-A-Bear serial killer, right? The only gripe I have about this, the missed opportunity, is like it comes with voice like sounds. And like I wish they like the voice sounds are like Dr. Loomis saying he's back, and then
I was gonna say, what kind of fucking voice sounds can you make Michael say? You don't fucking talk.
Honestly, like if they were gonna I feel like if they were gonna do this one, they should have just did the Halloween thing. I don't know if it's like a rights thing, but they should have did that. I mean, they have an Art the Clown, which I'm getting next, but this one's pretty fucking awesome. And then, like I said, the these go for like $140, but like the FYE that I know is closing down, so they got a sale on everything. So I have like the membership with. I've had the membership with them for so long, and I guess you like accumulate points. So I was able to get this shit for like $75, dude.
Nice,
not bad. So, but he's pretty dope. Like you see these photos, he's pretty fucking awesome. But
yeah, but you won't even take it out of the box though, will you?
No, I will. I've taken. I have some of the Chuckies out, and I've taken photos of the Ghostface. This one I am gonna take out the box because I have to like pose him, but. He's fucking dope, dude. I've seen artists take this same figure and like put actual hair. Like they take hair off the Halloween mask and they put them on these and make them look like really cool. So yeah, I'm happy I got this one. This is the one I wanted the most out of all, besides like the Jason. So I'm happy I got the big three. Now I'm hoping that because Mesco does all other stuff, I'm hoping that Mesco at some point does Candyman because we need a toy time in this size. That would be fucking dope. They got a Leatherface. They got a Reagan. They have a Tiffany.
I would be interested in a Ghostface one, not because I probably would never take it out of the box.
They definitely have a good night, you too, Dead Man. Have a good one. Will the Living Dead dolls fit in your Nosferatu coffin?
Oh,
yes, they do. Yes, they do. Living Dead dolls do fit in this.
You need a fucking Nosferatu then.
Do they have one? They have Art the Clown.
I don't know what the fuck they got.
Right.
Oh, you know the other thing I ordered too is I ordered 2 of the Mahler twins from Diamond Select from the Invincible line. I ordered 2 of them, and then I bought a couple of those Mr. Beast things. They're like 88. Our buddy 88 Figs did a thing.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. It's some Mr. Beast toy thing, like laboratory thing where you pour something in, and I don't know. It does something. I just got them for the because they look like medical containers. So like I think it's gonna be cool to have a couple of those with Mahler twins from Invincible.
That's dope, man. Hell yeah. Yep. But that's it again, guys, for trending topics. Now we're at the portion of our show where we get back, man, and we show some love to people in the toy community who are doing awesome things. So again, this is the AWA Weekly Fix, and if you don't know what the Weekly Fix is, we basically showcase people in the toy community, cosplay community, dial making, whatever you do that's awesome. We showcase it, and hopefully we bring some traction to your page for people that don't know you, and you like to do collaborations or you're selling stuff and you want your stuff out there. Maybe you'll meet some of our friends. Our friends will meet with your friends, and we'll all become friends together. So starting with Mud Scuffer. Mud Scuffer Designs. Muscuffer Designs does amazing photos, dude. Like I love his photos. He always tags me in them. I'm happy he does. He's been on the top 10 a couple of times, on the TPC top 10 a couple of times. He's been featured on the Pick Bar a couple of times as well. Again, awesome account, great photos. Just somebody that loves to enjoy his photos and enjoy his toys, man. You know, we're all grown men, and sometimes we need a good downtime, and all his photos show. So definitely very happy that I got to showcase him tonight. If you're not following Mudscuffer Designs, go check him out. Go give him a follow. Go show his page some love. And if you're not collaborating with him, maybe he wants to collaborate, go hit him up, man. Awesome person. So go check his page out. That's my first of the night. Next I have is Toy Picks by Coop. Another awesome page. 14-year-old photographer, believe it or not. 14-year-old photographer.
By his mom and dad, man. I hope you don't watch your show.
Right. Yeah, please don't watch his show. But I do. Please don't watch the show, and I won't tag.
Whatever you do, if you only tune in for this part, please don't rewind and watch any of the earlier part of this episode.
The reason I picked this account is because it kind of reminds me of my kid, my son. He when he picked up toy photography at some point, and he really enjoys what I do, and it's nice to that there are people out there that do things, and maybe there's so many people that have learned and started at a young age, and again. There's a variety. This is why we got to also be careful everything we do and how we do things, because there's a variety.
Yeah, we missed that fucking mark, didn't we?
We're ladies and stuff. No, it's all good. But again, I wanted to show some love because he has an awesome page. Again, go check his photos out. Go show him some love. You know what I'm saying? But more importantly, be respectful, please. Please be respectful. He is young, and we definitely promote that here. So we promote that here, but we don't show that here because this is an adult show. Okay.
Yes, we support young kids following their artistic creativity and expressing themselves. We just don't support the kids watching AWA on Thursday nights. Every Thursday at 9.
If your kid is watching this show,
you're either a really bad parent or a really cool parent. It's up for you to decide.
Jalapeñozilla, awesome account. You talk about great kaiju photos, and I hope he doesn't buy that McFarlane 2-pack with Kong, because he doesn't need to buy that, because his kaiju photos are fucking phenomenal. He does great shots with Godzilla and all the kaiju monsters. He's a part of the kaiju collabs that you can always see his photos when they put photos out. Great account, great lighting. Again, just an amazing account.
I absolutely love his little blurb here. I'm deaf, so I can't hear your bullshit. Stay back up. And fuck the scale. Amen.
Yeah, there you go. That's right. Absolutely. So if you're not following Jalapeno Nozilla, am I saying that right? Jalapeno-zilla. Go check him out. Go check out his page. If you're a kaiju fan, hey, collaborate. You want to join the kaiju collabs? Go hit them guys up. And maybe he'll help you out. He does, again, amazing account, great photos. So that's it for me on Worthy. Do you have anybody you would like to showcase tonight?
I just want to say, what does this mean, Diggs? What do you mean backpedaling?
yeah, right. Well, Diggs, what are you trying to say here?
We said what the fuck we said. First up for me is Joe A. Collects. Okay. He is a toy collector. He does some toy photography. He's also one of the hosts of State of the Art with Unboxing Art and Paul the Big Bear Hughes, good friends of the show. And I wanted to give Joe a shout out here. He does a great job on Wednesdays with Art and Paul, and he seems to know a lot about toy collecting, and definitely go give this guy a follow. Joe A. Collects.
Okay. Good.
And so what?
Keep going. Proceed.
Also, I want to give a shout out to our buddies over at the Latin Legions. They got an awesome show every Sunday. Go check them out. That awesome show this last Sunday.
Yes.
Celebrating Matt Collectible Fun's birthday. And they did a bunch of giveaways. Cobra Dad was there. And it was a great show. Go check these guys out. Unhinged Cobra Dad. Cobra Dad in full effect was on Sunday. It was awesome. But also they do a lot of awesome little interactive things with
Yeah.
You know, like the Latin Legion, or not the Latin Legions, the Legions, Mythic
Yeah.
Legions figures and the Cosmic Legion figures, like little fantasy type battles.
Yeah.
Where they debate who is the better character and stuff like that. Awesome time.
All the characters we can't pronounce that we don't know shit about.
Yeah. They were talking about a couple of the Cosmics, and I was like, I got that one. I didn't know he had a name.
Oh, man.
And final for me is we've got the Pokemon Mama. She's been doing some pack opening videos. She's on a chase right now in the Paldean Fates set. Go check out her reels. She also posts a lot of funny stories and meme type stuff. I saw one of her reels today where she was pushing a grocery cart, and it was like, this is all. It was like a bunch of like $100+ This is all $100 can get you at groceries, and it was like 2 things of groceries and a bunch of Pokemon cards. And I was like, I've been there, so I wanted to give her a shout out. Go give the Pokemon Mama a follow and check out her reels. It's a good time.
Pokemon.
Shut up, Wood.
Nice pair of Pokemon. No,
guys.
Shout out
to be a supportive guy. You guys are being.
I am a supportive guy. Hey, this is how supportive I am.
Yeah, fuck you and your Thor.
Hey, shout out to everybody on the weekly picks for this week. Definitely go check those accounts out. Go show them some love and some support. You know, that's our job. We like to showcase other people and just show them some love and stuff like that. And we're happy that we get to feature them tonight. So congratulations to all our weekly fix. And just a couple of plugs on whether you want to plug this real quick for the Lazy Boys. They still have the
that ends on the 16th. They're doing the giveaway. You can win like some living room diorama sets.
Yeah.
And I think there's a gift card, and you just use the hashtag LazyMiss24, tag Thor 2012, Green Geek 88, AB photos, our Rowdy brother, and Blitz figs so they don't miss it. It's have fun with a Christmas shot. And
there you go.
You know, the Lazy Boys, the Pick Bar guys, they are always supporting everybody, and we love everything they do. Yep. So shout out to the Lazy Boys and go take part in this this giveaway that they're doing.
Absolutely. And shout out to oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. He says, now I get it on Worthy. Hey, shout out to the Raven's Eye Studios and Vico and Zane. They're doing an awesome job on Mondays with the Ravens Across the Sand show. Awesome. And then they had another episode for knockoffs, and I don't know the show name, but they talk about
Catalyst Hobbies was on. We haven't seen Catalyst in a while on a show. It was awesome to see Catalyst Hobbies. Yeah, that's another one of our brothers there. We love Catalyst Hobbies. Good to see him back.
Yes, she says, great show, fellas. Always fun. Hey, thank you guys. Hey,
acting like we're done. It's only fucking 10:40. Like everybody's, you get to this boring shit, and everybody's like, "Well, we'll see you later, everybody."
No, but we definitely appreciate everyone. We definitely appreciate everyone's support. I honestly don't have anything else for tonight. I think I've given everything out. I had a game plan for tonight, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it up. He says, "Happy holidays, boys. May your Santa be better than mine." Oh, that's what I got to do. Hold on. Before I go, I got to definitely showcase these photos. So I'm worthy.
Get those up.
Let me get these up.
Yeah. So while he's bringing those photos up, we do have a couple games coming up for Christmas. We're going to do like some naughty and nice things. We're going to give you guys some naughty presents and stuff like that. I hate it when Danny makes me be the one to talk and keep you guys distracted and entertained. So instead of talking, I want to show you guys this fucking trick. It's going to blow your mind. Ready? Watch what I can do with my finger here. See my finger? Watch this. Oh, yeah. It fucking ripped my finger right off of there. I bet you guys never seen anything like that, huh? And now it's back. Boom. Awesome times. Yeah. Let's see. I'm fucking horrible at this.
Wow. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's what you get for leaving me in charge.
Listen.
He would be able to tell you that I'm the wrong one to put in charge.
Well, listen. Hey, let's go back to this. Tell me a little bit about this.
No, I'm done talking about that. I'm done being negative. I'm done being.
Okay.
I'll go back and talk about this though. This is a fucking cool figure.
Yeah.
I'll go talk about this. This is not cool. This is fucking way not cool. This is like one of those things. Like if you really don't like somebody, I suggest you get them this for Christmas so they can stop guessing whether or not you like them. You give this to somebody for Christmas, they're going to be like, wow, I didn't know he fucking hated me.
Right. Oh, man.
Also, this, though, you could give this to somebody and they'll have no fucking question that you don't like them.
Right. All right. I'm going to add this now. I'm going to add these photos now so we can show. So, because these are really fucking hilarious, dude. All right. I added them so we could showcase them now. Here, let me.
Do you know how to do it with your phone?
Yes, I got this. I did it.
Right.
It's done. It's done. I got this. All right. So here. All right. So first of all, Greg, formerly known as the Brute Scale, thank you so much for allowing us to show these photos. But this is his photos from his horrible Christmas. So the fucking Santa has a
fucking horrifying ass Santa.
He is scary as shit. He looks like a Mythic Legion.
He looks like somebody that you don't want to fucking hang
wizard.
out with.
What's that fucking wizard's name? Fucking, I don't know. Sokovius, like, right? That's his name. I don't know.
Some weird fucking stupid thing that the Latin Legions would be able to pronounce.
They'll be able to pronounce the name. But yeah, this is a creepy. I don't know what's scarier, his look, the fact that he has a hand by his throat, or like the sepia tone to the fucking photo is scary as shit. And here's another one. Why did he grab his wrist like that?
Well, he said that he was being a little badass and Santa had had enough of his shit.
He said, our sock. Okay. He said, my face. Holy shit.
He looks
fucking
terrified.
Oh my God, yo. Looks like the dude watches.
He definitely watches you while you're sleeping.
That's some scary shit, dude. Oh man, I appreciate this. Dude. Hey, Greg, we're gonna have to. If you're available,
can you zoom, enhance? Can you? No, you probably can't. That's all right.
No, we can't. But Greg, if you're ever available to just jump on real quick one Thursday, and just tell us the story. Like, I want to hear from you. And we'll go. So we'll go.
We'll do a Christmas special about this horrifying Santa.
He said bad Santa. He had to hit him. I bet he did.
He looked like he smelled like stale cigars and fucking peach schnapps.
Oh my God. Well, I definitely appreciate you sharing that, dude. Thank you. Hey,
I hope it's not like we're being really nasty about this Santa. I hope it's not like some relative of his that had dressed up. But if it is,
right. Bro, I didn't even think of that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You shared it. It wasn't me.
Bad for you all around, huh?
Oh my goodness. Hey, for everybody that tuned in, we appreciate you as always. Hit that like button. Hey, we appreciate the likes. But thank you so much. If you're new here, subscribe. Check us out every Thursday. We definitely have some guests down the pipeline, and but also too, like we have episodes with us where we kind of just hang out, talk about new things. We talk about all things on this show. It's not just toys. Yeah.
Here's what I want from everybody watching, whether you're watching live or you're watching on the replay. I want you guys to come up with who would be your top 3 guests that you would like to see us have.
Yes.
And you send them to us on Instagram on the A Worthy Addiction page, and we'll see about getting your guys' ideal guests on. And Cobra Dad, if you just fucking send your own name 3 times, I'm gonna fucking block you.
He says stale mentals. I have no idea who it was along to before he was on probation doing community service at Santa. Poor guy. But again, thank you everybody. Make sure you hit that like. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Check us out every Thursday. Come hang out with us.
That's right.
But Unworthy, I know Diggs forgot for our weekly fix. What happens, if you choose not to follow these people, I had to throw that one in there.
If you choose not to follow the people that we featured on the Weekly Fix, we are going to send Greg's nasty ass Santa after you. And he will be watching you whether you're awake or asleep. He's going to be watching you. You're going to know he's there because it's going to smell like peach schnapps. And then after, you don't even have to worry about fucking yourself for not following these people because, you know, that Santa, he's got some malicious intent behind those eyes. And we're going to send you a fucking Uncle Todd Godzilla King Kong.
Oh my God, I appreciate that. We also, I have a quote for tonight. I have a serious quote for tonight. All right, so I like to end the show. We like to end the show with a quote, and quote is this: "If you're ever gonna bet on anything,
you fucking."
Thank you for tuning in.
Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button.
Click that notification bell
for more content.